Hi, okay, there it is. So my presentation, I'm using Power and NESA in a broader project that aims to estimate a run of data for sparsely gauged basins. In this case, we did that for Nzoia River Basin. So next slide. The problem we have is that there is poor spatial and temporal data basins in developing countries. For instance, in Nzoia Basin, which this research on. So this leads to a lot of issues, especially with early warning systems for floods and for hydrological structures for engineers. So what the project intends to solve is to take advantage of the fact that satellite data is good in a temporal in a temporal scale. It's not so good when it comes to spatial scale. At ground, the data may be different enough to pose challenges when used in further analysis. On the other hand, in countries like where I come from, I find that these weather stations have a lot of data, so they have been spatial scale on the ground, but they are not good when it comes to the tracing values. So what we do is to combine both data set satellite. Okay, so move to the we are on this slide. Yes. So the way I was using Power Data Products as the data source for the operation. So as I was saying, the operation basically involves taking advantage of the fact that Power offers data that has been there since, I think, 1981 to date. So if you can calibrate that data, it can make it very useful. If calibrated, it can be useful in hydrological uses and things such as flood warnings and stuff like that. So so what we did, I check quality for the data, we calibrate it, then use it for other uses. In this specific case, I used it for runoff estimation. Can move to the next slide. So we can say power is enhanced by mission since, as we know, the watershed in question is spatially gauged. So with about 10 stations having 90% complete data, this is not appropriate for the specific uses that engineers and hydrologists aim to use it. So here, Power Data proved to be very useful because it provides a reliable alternative of data as long as we can be able to calibrate the data. So we can move on to the next slide. Yeah, so I've written a paper on that. So that's the link for the paper, and I want to thank you for listening to my presentation, and I want to apologize for the issues that came up. Thank you.